Okay, let me see. We got mic. We're good. We got game volume. We got game volume. Okay, we're good. And okay, so here's the deal on this. Today I'm gonna go ahead and do this playtest live because this is the live Steam build. So I'm gonna be checking some things. I'm gonna be checking how the Steam achievements are working and a number of some other things. One of the things that I did wrong was I started this. I originally was going to stream this in private, but we're live on Steam, so I might as well just make it public. I stopped it because I was like, oh crap, it's set to public. I set it to private, and for some reason it defaulted back to public. So, now I'm public, so let's go ahead and start a new game. Before I do that, I better check one quick thing. Give me just 1 second. Always got to do this every single time. And that is go into my files for this PC, users, and then go into the app data folder, local, scroll down till I see Hiraeth 2025 and go ahead and get rid of those saves. I do this every single time. Can't be completed because the folder file is in another program. Yeah, so it's actually cancel all transfers. Yeah. So I can no longer do that because I'm actually in game. So let me go ahead and exit the game. And I'll go ahead and run real fast and do that because I don't want these saves getting in my way here. So we'll go back into users, app data, local, where's that at? There it is. Go to saves and just delete. Hang on just a minute. Save. So now we've got a log file and we've got I probably tried to delete the wrong thing there for a second. Okay. I deleted the save file. I didn't see the one that I had recently. So we're gonna fire the game back up now. Here we go again. Okay. Again, live playtest. Gonna be 19610225. And I'm not gonna run training. I'm just gonna hop back. I'm just gonna hop straight into the game. Not the other ones yet. We are getting. I haven't passed the training center yet. That's unwise. Well, I'll take the risks. Um, Part of the reason I haven't been able to stream, guys, is because I've been having some issues. There was an idiot. He plowed into the power pole. Find your first weapon. Armed and lost. So that was an actual triggered achievement there. Awesome sauce. I'm gonna check the stream health here in just a second. The reason why I'm saying that is because some idiot plowed into a power pole. My internet and power and everything was out. The power, while it came back on, the reason why I wasn't able to stream very long. The last time I streamed for about an hour. I actually streamed for longer than an But by the time I had checked the stream and realized the stream had ended, I had only actually had an hour and 49 minutes. So I was pretty not happy about that, but it is what it is. Ready looter level 2. Close visor. Power supplies. Faulty. Ramp. Irreversible. Yeah. Alright, here we are. Here's another achievement. Leave the transport shuttle. Where am I? Welcome to Ara Prime, the Soy Island. Those of you who have never seen this game is called Hiraeth, Welsh for homesick. I am a playtester, I've been playtesting it for multiple versions now. Something that I'm hearing. Like some like metal clanking, squeaking sort of sound while walking. I do hear him running, but I also hear kind of a squeaky metal sound. That's fine. Okay. Well, that's a cool find. Maybe the first thing to find. That's really cool when you find this neck guard, because the neck area here is exposed, right? You go to outfit and you equip the neck guard. Where's it at? We've got our neck guard, we've got our archaic canteen. There's the all powerful ferret. The autopsy report's pretty cool. I like it. Can't break into some of these crates until I have a crowbar. Let me see if they're... I don't have the flux tool yet. But here is the new tool, guys. This is the flux tool. Fluxing tool. I was trying to talk about this on my stream last time. I don't know for those of you guys that didn't see it or did. This is the new tool, and this is going to help you repair various circuits and stuff to get into containers. So I'm just going to take it. Take that. Got some music here. Got entry. Okay, the reason why I wanted that flux tool. The reason why I grabbed the flux tool is because I want to come over here. The first thing I want to do to see what's in these containers. I'm just going to come over here and access this terminal. And this is the new repair interface. You have 2 different nodes that you need to connect. And if you only get 1 node, you just hit this. But we've got 10 different tasks we need to get with that timer. So I'm confident, but I'm not going to get overconfident. We've got some ways to go here. Oh, that's bad. There you go. Oh, I accidentally clicked. Whoops. Gotta be rather quick. There we go. Complete your first survival simulation and something training. Catch that. Okay. I was just thinking for a second. I was thinking I need to check and see if those achievements while they're showing are actually triggering. So let's see. This has changed a little bit actually. We got main, messages, manifest. Okay, so these are the available containers. And then these are the actual storage containers. Here. The actual storage content in these containers. Some talent AI in here. We don't have a crowbar or a hammer yet. Or do we have a hammer? Yes, we do. So we got a body stabilizer there. So that's cool. Pills, inhaler. The rest of that there. Toolbox. Okay, don't have the interface has changed slightly on that. The last time it would show that you didn't have the hacking tool or something. Now it shows the screen, but you can't actually use it if you don't have the radar. Take that screwdriver. I already have a sharp tool. do. There's the Talon AI. Food. I'm only really interested in certain things. I've been playing a while. I know what to kind of get and what not to grab. I want to move this out of my way so we can see what's on. We have everything else we need. Let me go ahead and. There you go. Nice. Maurice. Fair green. Some good stuff. Disinfect. Drinking water. Yeah. Leave the rest here. Really don't need this. Let's go ahead and eat it. Ruh-roh. We're hung up. Okay. That's the first time that's happened in a long time. At least for foods. What I'll do is I'll just probably reload the game from Shift Tab on the Steam interface if I can pull it up. Maybe not. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. I exit the game. Don't actually have option to reload the game, so we'll just exit the game. Okay. Trying that again. This is why I test things, guys. Let's see. Are we still live here? Okay. We are still live. So the reason why this version hasn't been fully tested yet was because I hurt my back and I haven't been able to test for a couple of days. I've been taking it easy. Today was the first day for me to get back to trying to test again. We'll just restart the game, and what I'm gonna do is, before I start grabbing stuff anymore, I'm gonna go straight into the bedroom and save, so I'll already be saved in there, so I don't have to redo the whole beginning again. Like I said, I have not encountered the a freeze while getting any foods in a long time. The only thing that I've had freeze on me so far was me doing something that I shouldn't have been doing, that I knew sometimes could cause. So that is something new that I have not seen happen before. We'll fix it, I'll report it and let him know about it. Like I said, I'm going straight over to Archeo. Not even gonna mess around out here. I'm gonna go straight to that bedroom and save, and then I'll start gathering my gear. Hopefully that's not a thing with that Bohan in particular. We're gonna find out though. And got it. I'll be having saved games soon. You used to be able to save manually. Now you just want to go ahead and sleep in the nearest bed. Got the visor. Drop the button. All right, let's go straight to the bedroom. Go ahead and sleep for 1 hour. Okay, we're saved. Now we can dilly-dally in here. Try this again. First thing I'll do is I'll run over here and grab the flux tool. Grab that. And I'll just leave that stuff there. I'm going to go ahead and do the repair real fast. New game, pause, change and what's available. I don't know if we have the hammer anymore. Yeah. No hammer. We can't get in there. Canteen. Yeah, that's a bummer because the had some armor right away. I don't know if I need that. Yeah, I've got one of everything already. Testing this game can sometimes take it used to take me 3 hours to get through the whole map, the entire map. But now, since I'm having to take more time to really thoroughly test everything, it's taken me a lot longer. About an hour longer. So sometimes my tests don't last 1 day, sometimes they go about 2 days. Depends. The time goes pretty quick. You don't realize how fast time flies by. Grab that. Sucks because we had a Talon AI card. We don't now. Breach. Which is interesting. It's showing that we have a hammer, but when I look under stuff, I didn't see that when I went to Tools tab. I must have scrolled up too fast. That's alright. Body stabilizer, hammer, tools, rescue stick, toolbox. Now let's go in here and try this again. We need that water. Base colors. was a plus. There's that coffin earlier. See what we got in here. Sounds like that's a score. I like that. Okay, that's all we have. And separate compass module here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick it from that. I think and we'll bring up the quick menu. That was my fault. I was holding the O. You only have to press it once. That was my fault. So, food pockets. So for me, I like to have the body stabilizer down here. Food pockets. I don't care about the candy bar. One for inches. What I care about is food and, well, actually more like that. We don't really run with it. Okay, let's get out of here. So we've already been through this place. We've found pretty much that we can't get into that or that. We gotta hack that stuff. So we don't have a radar. Just got a hammer. Go ahead and do some storm. Take an extra can here with me. That door closed there. Start the airlock. Close our hood. And you can scrap these sometimes. You can use them for getting parts and stuff. I don't really ever do that. You can. I'm gonna look under here. Inserts and stuff we're not using right now. Such a beautiful game. I love this. I don't know how many times I've seen this just over and over again. It's just gorgeous. So the new clanky kind of dirt walking sound is new. It sounds way better than what we had to default back to when the demo first dropped because the sounds broke when it first dropped. But we got I'm gonna leave that there. We are overweight now, actually. So I think before I run off, well, let's go. I was gonna say I'll go back in there and go to sleep now that I've got everything on me, but I think we'll be all right. Let's check this. Pistol battery. Let me see if there's anything on me that I really don't need. Like starters, we'll go to food tab. Don't really need this out immediately. Okay, that's good on the food and the water. Tools. We have way too many toolboxes. We don't need that many toolboxes. We'll leave it there because we know that that's a good spot to leave that. So that'll give us a little bit of weight resistance there. Weight options. I don't really need 3 magazines there. And I think what I'll do is I'll sprint just on down. I was going to use the stamina pistol, but I think I'll hold on that. If you just completely stop walking, your stamina regenerates a lot faster. I just wait it out. If you keep walking, it'll just regenerate slower. We're hitting double shift to double time sprint. Okay, a word to the wise, you guys need to be careful around these things. They can jack you up sometimes. I haven't really had that happen on this one, but some of them, they can get you. You gotta be careful. My guard. I think I got a combat knife. So grab that. There's another stamina booster. I'll take that. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring one of those stamina boosters down here by the body stabilizer. We'll just get rid of that MRE thing. And here we need the body stabilizer. That's... wait, what? Yeah, okay. Okay, so there's a way to go down here, there's a few wrong ways to go down here, and there's the right way to go down here. If you want, one of the right ways to go is you can follow that road down. If you want to just come down here, then what you want to do is come about right here, and then just slowly walk down. Try to run. If you go the other way, you'll end up with a suit rip pretty quick. And in some cases, I've fallen off of that. We're low enough where we can probably run down. Suit tightness is at 100%, and let's check to make sure we've got everything. We do. You don't want to be wandering around without duct tape. Okay. There's a few places we can go. We're actually having some really nice sunny weather today. Usually seems like it's colder and more dreary. We're gonna go ahead and come down here. Right in for it. This is one of my favorite places to go in the game. Just gonna come down here and swim around on the side of the ship. We didn't have this down here for a while. When he added it, I was pretty stoked about it. I still want to be able to swim from the upper deck up here down to the lower deck, but it's not an absolute necessity. Down here, turn the flashlight on. The first lock, the first defiance said something I didn't read that all. Candy bars, Captain Tom. New case down here. New case. Easy. I need to back away from that. Okay. I got a sewing kit that I didn't have before. Helmet. Both those kitchen knives are used. So what we'll do is we'll take that out. Item seated. This must be a full container. Yeah, it is. Let's drop this. Now, take this one. Small container. Golden drops. Just pop right in there. No wait. Lots of different food items here. Food, some water. And we are full, I think, at that point. So, I'm gonna swim over here and see if there's anything else. No, there's another piece of armor here. So what we'll do is we'll grab the outfit, take them on. Let's see if we can get the right ones now. What do we have? Wait a minute. We've got the chest breaker, smash through 10 reinforced crates. Like they were made out of something. So stamina booster, that's a plus. The boots we can't take, but we need that stuff. So let's figure out. Let's put some stuff back real fast. We'll put this and this. No. Can't. I got no room. Let's see if we can grab the gloves now. We can. So we'll go to operator, outfit, gloves. Now, get back in here and grab the boots. Operator and go to outfit. Set those on there. And now that makes sense. Just a little bit. Something weird going on right there by the load. Okay, so go ahead and grab my. I don't need that other. Disinfectant, and I'll take that knife back. We got a 12-hour battery, so I'll swap that with one of my other batteries here. Should have another 8-hour. There it is. So I carry two 12-hours if I can help it, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next locker. And we're good. We're out of it. Took a little bit more time down there than what I would usually take, but we still probably have. Well, I was gonna say we have enough to get Lethan, but I don't think we do. But I do have enough. I have an extra air tank, a second air tank. Plus, there's one down there if I need to go get it. Emergency. Might nearly die trying to get there, but say if I needed that. If I needed that air, what I would do is I would take the stamina booster, and then I would swim as quick as I could down there, and I would take the body stabilizer while I was dying, and then I would grab that air, and then I would repair myself. Hit number 3, the rifle for kills. There's nothing in here, but I'll show you guys anyway. Hey, there is something now. He did add something. Yeah, usually there's nothing in here. He added a container back here. I almost don't even come back here sometimes because I've been back here so many times. Now there is. So this next part that's coming up is a little tricky. There's 3 different methods to come up here, and if I got enough air, I think I'll show you all 3 of them. Let me see if we're still streaming here. We're already at 40 minutes. Can you believe that? I feel like I've been streaming 20. That's how fast this game passes time for you. So, here's the deal on this. Let's see. But here's the deal on this. You can come up here, and I'm holding shift the whole time, right? You can't, well, I'm breaking stuff. Usually I don't fall like that. Okay, shoot. I said 21 times. I think he's gonna have to fix that. Yeah, so you can come up this way, right? You have to kind of jump to get up here. But you can definitely get up there. There's a couple different ways of doing it. So if you do manage to get up back here, it's a little harder to get up here now. You might have changed some things. But there's a little area. Let me see if I can just jump. Stamina's trash. See this little area right here?
Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder.
Okay, so you can come up kind of this way, right? And then I used to be able to come up that way, but I guess that's just not letting me do it. So you can come up this way, and you can crouch, and then you can just kind of sneak right through here. That's one way. And then there's this way, which you can just come right here, and you'll want to save your stamina and just kind of run and jump across right here. There's another one spot where you can jump across here. And that's the second way. And then there's another way where if you fall down, you can come up that way. It's kind of a pain. It's a little bit tougher to go through that way, but it's kind of reliable. You can do it without ripping your suit, whereas with that, going that direction, a lot of times I fell in the cracks there and I ripped my suit. You don't always have to rip your suit if you know what you're doing. We're just gonna come up here. Back here is Lisanne Labs. The Worko Clinic, as it's called. And I think what I'll do when I'm leaving Lisanne Labs, if it's still broad daylight, I can show you. I'll come back through and I'll go back through the cave area and I'll show you that you can actually go through there. You can get out that way. You can go back down that way. I personally don't go back down there because I've already kind of seen everything I wanted to down there. But I'll show you when we're leaving how to get down to the cave again. If you just want to go back that way, it's easier without killing yourself, tearing your suit and stuff. So that part up there is coming. I think at some point we're going to have something going on with that. Pretty cool. And here we have, gotta watch out for this guy here. He doesn't see me. Rescan seems to be more common than it was originally. And let's see. There's quite a lot of loot in this one. I didn't expect that much loot. It's mainly all food and water. Like a little survival cache. So I could take this and put it in the scrap recycler, but I'm not gonna bother with that right now. Let's go ahead and stand up. Take that coffee. Let's try out our guns, shall we? Here we encounter our first raptor. Don't underestimate these dudes. They may have some strange ways of being able to walk on the ground like this. Sometimes I'll get hung up, but if they charge you and they bite you, yeah, it's bad news. I'll show you. I'm gonna let him attack me just to show you how bad these things can hurt. Look at my suit type. He's tearing me up. I already got a fracture. Got an achievement for that. And we're leaking air pretty bad. We'll go to stuff. Resource. We're back at 100%. They can really jack you up, though, especially if your weapon jams. He was just kind of stuck over here on his mesh, but he can charge you, like full on charge you. And if you don't expect him, like if you're in inventory and you don't know what you're doing, he doesn't really do enough damage to kill you per se, but if you have very low air and your suit gets damaged, he could potentially do enough damage to do you in. Different medical supplies back here. Usually I don't really come in here that much. But it's worth it. Look at that. We have every gun in the game right here. Look at that. We don't have a skill injector yet. But I've got the ARS remedy. And another body stabilizer. Those body stabilizers are amazing. Amazing. So leave this on here. Worth coming back here. Some pain pills. We're bleeding. We're gonna continue to bleed if we don't fix all this. So let's use our quick menu. Oh, get the med pack. Bleeding and fractures are now gone. And I'll check over here real quick. Some resting pods. You can go up there. I don't recommend it. You can. I don't think you can get up to the top, but you can go up this hill, and it's kind of a waste of air to go up there. I like the new walking sound. It's kind of growing on me. See what our battery is. Yeah, I got all these extra batteries. I don't usually carry this many batteries on me. I do too. Swap in, swap out. A lot of extra weight for no reason. Alright. Visor's open. We've only got 3 challenges, so it's gonna be easy. Copies, always a plus. Okay. Let's offload some of this. I think it's not tools. I guess that would probably just be under the lot. This 8-hour battery, I don't want. I have 2 auto injectors. I need those. One. There's one of the 2 12-hour batteries. So I've got 3 12-hour batteries. I don't really need that. Let's leave that behind. Here. And we already lost 1 tank of air. We're down by half, so we've got 1.5 tanks. If you dilly-dally around, air won't last you very long, but if you know where you're going, you know what you're doing. You can get by, honestly, with 2 for almost everything in the game. Just depends. It depends. There's things that you need to do to make 2 last, but I'm just gonna stick with this 1.5. There's no reason for me to. What I'll do though, just to be responsible, I'll take the operator tab. I'll disconnect this air. I'll put the half-used air into the colonist chest. I'll grab this new can of air. And we'll reattach the new can of air. So now I've got another half tank of air on top of what I would have had. Little decisions like that can really do well for you in this game. We've got a hacksaw. I don't need one. I don't even need to go into the I need the duck. I don't really need bowhorn either. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. What we got in here. This is just an easier way to see what is in the area. Storage, and quite a lot of items in there. Tool boxes, reinforced, scan reinforced lever plate, which I think that's the blueprint for. I don't think that's the actual box. Candy bar, lots of batteries. Algae Delight. Cans of air. I don't see Talon AI. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, I don't see Talon AI. I was hoping to see Talon AI in here, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and just open what we can. Ugh. Excuse me. So there's a can of air here. I don't think that's supposed to be sticking out of the container like that. There's the crowbar. That'll help. Nothing up there. And what's going on? There's some RC-53. I'll need to play. I already have a small energy. I don't really need it. So once we get the radar, we'll have to come back around to unlock everything and get into all the containers. Of course, my nose would be running. I'll be right back. I want to. Be right back. Lord have mercy. Okay, I'm back. My nose was running after that one. I don't know what caused me to sneeze all of a sudden. Okay. Not really seeing much in here that I want. So what I'll do now is... Oh, another body stabilizer. I'll go ahead and cut this up. I hate it when it does this. Can't quite grab the scrap. All of them. That's okay. Anyway, I want to save the game now. And we are fatigued. Not very much, but we are fatigued. And our battery is almost completely empty. Go ahead and just unplug that. In fact, I'm just going to drop that. I don't need it. So, verify that our... Connect it first. Verify the visor's open so we're not on oxygen while we're sleeping. Disconnect the battery and go ahead and sleep. And I'm just going to sleep for like 1 or 2 hours. I don't want to waste my whole day here, if I can help it. And we should be... I think we've wasted the whole day. But now we have a saved game, right? So, yeah. It's still kind of the day. It's early night. We're not that fatigued, so I'm going to carry on. Go ahead and drop the visor. Start. We'll reconnect our battery. We don't have to worry about Bozo over here. And at night is when you get the best visuals. So I'll show you guys how to get down here. If you want to go back down, so you want to go back to Mr. Gills or something. So you came up here and you didn't know the ship was down there in the water. And now you want to go back down. Well, what you do first is get your stamina back, of course. And then you just... Over the top of this hill. And now we just tread carefully here. Release well. Straight through. No, that's not the way. Down further here. Say it's like right through here. Nope, it's not. Oh, what are you you do? This won't happen to you guys. I'm just making dumb mistakes, trying to do things that I thought would be a good idea. I'm just gonna hang still for a second. If this happens, don't panic and freak out. You're like, oh, I can't get out, I can't get out. No, you can. You just let your stamina build. Sometimes your stamina can get stuck. You just hit shift. Let it rebuild for a second here. And we should be able to get out here, no problem. Crouch jump. There we are. Just a couple crouch jumps. I'm probably mistaking how to get up there, but I will show you at least where it's at. So you can come back this way if you want. This is one way. But I'm going to go up here and show you this cave since I mentioned it and showed you. I'll go up here and go through and you can see what I'm talking about, how to get back in. Just kind of put your head down and kind of wiggle through here. Takes hitting space a little bit, kind of wiggling around, but you can get right on through. And as you can see, I was pretty close to where I was supposed to be. It's just hard to find this exact area when you're trying to get back up through here, and it's easy to fall like that. So you gotta be careful of that. As long as you just kind of jump. See, I was pretty close. It's just this terrain's not conducive of trying to do this. You end up falling through the map. Falling through the rocks anyway. Like that. Oh! I knocked myself out. Okay. So let's quickly body stabilize. It's sketchy, but I've done this plenty of times. It's just not working out for me this game. I'm slowly healing, but I gotta get that pain. Gotta get rid of the pain. Let's see if we can use a trauma kit. May need to use it one more time. Yeah, when you go unconscious, you're pretty damaged. That's the reason why I use the body stabilizer immediately. Okay. We're in a position where we can probably still get out of here now. What I'm gonna do, if I can do it, is I'm gonna try to go back in. Since this area seems to be pretty hard. Just going back down. You just have to kind of just wiggle through here using WSAD and spacebar and crouch at the same time. It's not real hard. It's pretty easy to get through there. Coming back through is the hard part. And you just be careful when you're coming this way because you can. So the most reliable way, if you want to go up, is probably going through the cave or jumping across. So those are the two ways. The third way usually happens if you fall. So it feels pretty shallow. We shouldn't get a suit rip. Our suit tightness sucks right now. We're using a lot of oxygen, so let's get that tight. Using quite a lot of duct tape, but it's because we got jacked up. I don't have that much air. Got a can and a third left. but I don't need that much to get where I'm going, so I just like to show you guys these little things that I learned, so you can use it, and it makes you a better player in the long run. It's just when I'm trying to show you guys, it never works for me for some reason. Okay, so in order for me to get to the next area, I'm not gonna filibuster around. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for that stamina to hit, and then we're gonna use the stamina boost. And this is how the stamina booster works. You do a good stamina boost for about 30 seconds. And then you've also got your own stamina. That's the reason why I left my stamina build before I used it. But in the event you were being chased by something, you would use the stamina booster regardless of where you're standing. So what I'm doing is I'm going straight to forwarding. And now we're using our stamina. Oh crap, I'm out of stamina. I'm so tired I can't. Let's wait for a second. Okay, I think that might be actually a bug. Go to busted the bug. So, I guess when I fell, it kind of bugged my rifle out, but it was easy to fix that. All I had to do was just hit 3. Which brings your rifle back up anyway. So this is the coolest place currently in the game. And right now it's unlocked, so guys, enjoy coming in here while you can. The duct tape thing is going to have to be looked at, because I hadn't used duct tape. I only used it one time. So I used it. Here we've got some extra armor. And the sniper rifle's in the ground. You can grab it if you want. Public sports rifle. We are low on oxygen. So let's go to outfit and put on our vest. We've got some extra air here, which I'm not going to grab. We don't need that. The reason why is because we have air charger. So we'll just go over here to the air charger. Before we use that, let's disconnect. Now we'll walk up to the air charger, get kind of close. Huh. Oh, I know why. I know why. I thought I disconnected it, but I didn't see the message. So my inventory's full, so I can't actually disconnect the tank. So, if you run into this situation, drop your current air tank, grab your new air tank, hook it up. Now pick up the air tank that you dropped. Now walk up to the charger and place it in. There used to be a bug with this where if you tried to disconnect your current air tank, the ownership of your suit would be attached to this. It would constantly tell you that you still had, but that was the air tank. I'm not gonna go into that. All that worked before. So I've got a little bit of discharge on the battery. Go ahead and disconnect that. Recharger real fast. And we'll leave this here because we'll probably be here for a minute. I'm gonna check out these lockers real fast. Needs a cyber lock. There's a couple different items in there. We can break open with a crowbar. I'll use a little less time on here. Got all this other cool stuff in here. We don't have the arms guards. We have crampons. That. And now what we'll do is we'll go to operator tab, outfit tab. These for the legs, there, and then this is for the raptor skin lower plate, and this is for the neck guard. We're nearly full armor already, and the reason why you don't see my hair and stuff is because I don't have the battery. Connect the new battery so you can see that my visor is open currently. So here's our gunsmith bench. I love this thing. It's got some entries. And there'll be some ammo back in here. This is lockpicked. I'll show you how the gunsmith bench works now. You hit E, come into the bench, and you've got your two different arms. Whichever arm you want to do maintenance on, which looks like right now we need to clean this pistol. It's filthy. This one could be cleaned as well. We'll go to maintenance and we'll go to cleaning. And you can use a cloth scrap, which is kind of a waste. I wouldn't do that. And you can use the RC53 prime. Or, if I had it, it would show up here. Be, I want to say it's a blue container. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. So the blue container, you drag and drop it, and it really cleans it good. RC53 prime doesn't clean it a lot. As you can see, it only goes up a couple each time. In fact, it looks as though he's reduced the RC53 cleaning agent by quite a lot. So let's not waste our cleaning agent too much on this pistol. I'd rather have the rifle clean. Let's see also if there's a blue kit. There we are. Maintenance kit. That's what we needed. And he does have some more spray down there. Let's go ahead. We'll go to the rifle. I'll go to cleaning. Grab the maintenance. And look how much cleaner that is. 86%. We'll repair the rifle since I'm going to use it quite a lot. And that puts us at 87%, and that's pretty good for me. Like I don't need it at 100% to be happy. So that's the gunsmithing bit. Now let's come upstairs. Oh, we've got this as well we can use. Oh, you gotta have a Talon AI just to access it. Or the Ratter. So I'm gonna go upstairs and I usually don't show this part, but it's public now, so I'm going to go ahead and show it. These people are who helped make the game, and these are the backers and supporters and patrons, and it's thanks to them that this game got as far as it did, and that I'm able to actually play test it the way that I am. Got some talent AI here. There's some lockpicks. There's the coin. Okay. There's another rifle there if you needed it too. I probably could have swapped these, I guess, because the... No, it's still just as dirty as the other one. Another front bag if you need it. Break-in trash can. Oh, but there was actually something. So. And then if you come over here, if you're interested in building a ferret, this is the place to go. Got some extra tools over here that you'll need to build a ferret. And so what I'm coming up here for, I will have business in there, but what we're going to do is we're going to go into these quarters in here. And in here they have some pictures as well of the people who helped make this happen. And big thanks to them. And we'll grab the Radar, which is going to be the item that allows us to hack. And I wish I hadn't picked that up yet, because I was going to go see if it would let me access the terminal without the Radar. Because it was just saying that I needed the Radar. Here's some more injector pistols. They look heavier than they actually are. They're worth taking. So this one's lockpick. That one was open. It's breachable. And then if you come upstairs, or the ladder I should say, there's more stuff up here. And over here, there's some more lockpicks. More diary stuff there. Another ARS remedy. Water. And another talent AI card. These are cool. I just don't really use them a lot, but you can if you're first starting out. They're a very, very big time saver when you're using the Radar. Let's see what we got. Over here. What do we got in this one? More talent AI. The chemistry kit, which we'll use at some point. We don't need that right now, though. Go ahead and take these blueprints. Going kit. And now we are at our first hacking interface that we can actually get into with the Radar. So I'll quickly show you guys how to hack. Just do it this way. You don't have to do it this way, but this is the way that I do it. 1, 2, 3. That means 1, 2, 3 means that 1, 2, 3 is not in there. Red means it's not in the code. Yellow means it is in the code. It's in the wrong spot. Green means it's in the code and it's in the right spot. So 4, 5, 6. And now we've got a 5, but it's in the wrong spot. 7, 8, 9. This would not be the case. I know that we could probably include a 5 in here, but I'm not going to do it. We've got 5, 8, and then we have a 0 here. So it's probably going to be 580 or 558 or something like that, or 585 or something like that. So we're going to use our fourth guess, and just to make sure that there's no zero, we're going to go 580. And there is none. And then we have a 5 there, which means it's in the wrong spot, or there's more than one. So we can go maybe 885, and that's it. And then we just got our achievement, Fragmented Minds, rejoined using the Flux Sync tool. There's another Flux Sync tool if you hadn't picked up the original there. Here. There's a lot of sound kits. Okay, so that's what's upstairs. Now let's go down to the nitty gritty of it. So the cool area has the exo tailoring bench. You can enter the tailor bench. Much like the other benches, you can make stuff, but this is going to be for your suit soon, different types of suit repair. And then this is one of the coolest things, the AMPX module. So I have been picking up these songs and stuff. So what we'll do is we'll hit tab, and we'll go to the data hub, and then we'll go to the EXO. So now we've got some different songs, and we'll just drag, drop them over here, and we'll just hit. I made it one time. We'll go to the AMPX module first and install it. Now we'll go to the data hub, EXO amp. Now we're able to play tracks that we found on the AMPX. That's a way of having like a little in-game CD player. I'm always tempted to like do a little. You're limited on time. So, when you first come to this workbench, more than likely you're going to have a crafting level of 0. And it's pretty easy to get that up. Unfortunately, right now I don't have but this one piece of cloth. So, in order to make more, I'll have to come in here and grab some. We'll use our combat knife. Hopefully we can grab more than one piece of cloth on this one. You have to have a little bit of patience to grab all the cloth. Sometimes you can't get all of it. It's kind of annoying that it does that, but a work in progress, so we will take what we can get and get out of here. Go over here to the workbench, and we'll go to normal bandage. We'll drag the cloth up here, and then we'll pick whatever knife we're going to use. See if we have the kitchen knife. I thought we had one. No, we just got 2 combat knives. We'll drag it here, and then we'll click Choose Tool. Everything will highlight in orange. Craft it. And your first time you craft one of these, you get a lot of XP for it. We've got craft your first item, bursting with pride. Crafting craftsman level 1. Oh, something right there. It's this I know that that's not the case. We don't have Craftsman level 2, and I'll show you. If you click Statistics, and we come up here to Craftsman, oh, we do have Craftsman level 2. I wonder why. He must have changed it. We have almost Craftsman level 3 from one bandage. Okay, so I'll have to let him know about that. That's not actually supposed to be the case. Unless he's doing something with that. So typically you would make 2 of these bandages, and then you would come over here, and you would make, look at that. Level 1 required for the sterile bandage, which isn't the case. Yeah, that is the case. So we got that. Yeah, so level 0 is required to make the normal bandage, which is what they, and then level 1 is required for the sterile bandage, and then for the ferret, it's level 2, but usually you would make several bandages first before you actually got to be able to make the ferret. I made 1 bandage and boom, so I was actually almost level 3 crafting, which I think he doesn't know about that. Anyway, we've got the golden drops that we can make using the golden yaws and the chemistry kit with the disinfectant. In order to get this empty bottle, just go down to your painkillers, these right here, and you can just take them. I think in the future I'll probably have it where you can empty these. And you just drag and drop in here, just like any other. We've got the toolbox maintenance we can make. I don't know, scrap maintenance kit so we can repair our guns. We've got a med kit, or the med pack itself. You can make these out of the brown amanita mushrooms, the disinfectant, and nanobots medical. And you need an empty med kit. And in order to get an empty med kit, you use all that is in the current med kit. So right now you've got a plethora of items, but in the future, as this game progresses, you're going to have less and less items, and it's going to be harder to find these things. You're going to have to craft the majority of the things that you have. So there's that for the med pack, and then the anti-venom serum is to reverse poisoning, I'm pretty sure. And in order to do that, you need the 2 of the poison glands, the disinfectant, empty bottle, and a chemistry kit. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check and see how tired I am. I'm pretty tired, so we'll go lay down first. I'm going to eat before I go to bed. If he has to eat. Just looking up here to see. So we will go ahead and go to food tab. Should have some normal MREs. The normal MREs you eat when you're indoors, the ones with the straws you eat when you're outdoors. You can eat the ones with straws while you're indoors, but then you don't have anything to eat when you're outdoors. If you can avoid it. You want to kill these bad habits before the game starts to get a lot harder. I'll also drink from my canteen. Word of caution to you guys, don't drink your canteen in front of the canteen dispenser while in the menu. Just drink it. And then... what other can here? Yeah, water good. Doesn't give you a whole lot of water, but I was pretty dehydrated there. Where's my canteen? Let's go and drink that. Okay, so that's done, and now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and go to sleep. We are pretty fatigued. I'm gonna sleep for 6 hours. we wake up, the game's gonna be saved. Here's the game save. So in order to make the ferret, we'll just take one of these pieces here. We'll use the hacksaw. You don't have to do this way. You can go to other places and get the stuff. But I just did this way here. So the PCB, I call this the electrical bacon. Cable, metal scrap, polymer scrap. We'll just take it all right now. These we can move on. And we'll just come over here, onto the workbench, go down to the ferret, and before I even get started, I'm going to verify that I have all these numbers. I think I'm missing. Go to tools. I have that. Go to the Y. I think we have everything we need, so let's go ahead and start building it. Need the concentrator. Need the PCB. Electrical bacon. This thing used to take a long time to make, and it would constantly stop while you're trying to make it because you get too exhausted. And then if you failed to make it, you were using all that time, and it was wrecking your character while you were trying to make it, and you'd end up using way more food than you needed. You don't need to do that now. You just reduce the amount of time that's required for it. The kunai knife still has to be reduced in time now, unfortunately. We have that. Tools, toolbox, screwdriver. Use one of those pistol batteries. And we have everything here. And now all we have to do is click choose tool, highlights in orange, and then we'll just craft. You can see, time's passing. We used quite a lot of time to make this. So, make sure you're well fed when you try to make this thing. Also, we can't carry both, so we need to equip the current sidearm that we have. And go ahead and drop the backspace. Hit Q and grab our laser gun. So that's how you craft the laser gun. And over here we've got some different things. If you want to, you can turn on this ration master and get in here. And let me just show you. Press E on the green button. Ration master. Boot. You do not have the required obedience points. So in order to get them, you would just deploy stuff in here, but that's in this game right now. I don't need to do all that because the items that I would be getting out of here are not worth the items that I already have. I'm not gonna worry too much about that. There's a slug out there. I think I'm gonna go get. Use the laser gun to do it. Laser gun's kind of weak, but it's got a lot of aim. So. closing the visor. There's the slug. Problem is, when you first make this stuff, the condition is not great. So when you've been surviving for a long time in this game, you run out of food. This is an option right here. You can just shoot a little bit better. Like I said, this thing is kind of weak, but it will do the trick. Stop him. Roll on if you can. We'll use the combat knife. It's going to take 40 minutes, so you want to make sure you have the air for this. And put everything automatically into the inventory. In theory. See. No, it didn't. Okay, it kind of tossed stuff. So, you got the slug skin that you could pick up. Usually he drops steaks, but it didn't drop them for some reason. And if you were starving, that would be bad. But at the same time, it's not that big of a deal. You can survive on mushrooms if you want. His steaks disappeared, so we came out here basically for nothing. Unless they're up here somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, his steaks disappeared. Oh, there they are. There they are. It flew up here for some reason. That's quite a lot of steak. So we'll take this. Is it not going to let me? I think we're completely full. We have the majority of our stuff at hand. But that's okay. I'm not going to cook all that steak anyway. I just wanted one steak. So we're going to head back in. Fatigue's pretty low. And we're only on the first third of the map, actually. This is still beginner area, really. Visor open. Now we'll just come in here. Right over here to the burn. Run that magic plate on. We're gonna cook ourselves some steak. Give that burner a second to heat up. You can hear it sizzling when she starts to cook. In the meantime, we'll just go ahead and grab some of this stuff here. Emerald diary. Water. Got some helpful, useful items over here. So. Water. Can. And don't forget while you're here to refill your canteen. Free. This is going to take a minute to cook. just now heated. Take that. Our inventory's full, so I just dropped my canteen. Before I can't put some stuff in here. Mainly, a lot of that weight is going to be from the skin. If you look, the skin weighs 432 kg. We can keep that other steak, but I'm going to go ahead and just leave it in the locker. And then oh, that's right. I need to be writing some of this stuff down. Also have workbench not consuming. Those items should have been gone because I made the ferret. Okay. That done. So we don't need these items. I'm not going to make infinite ferrets. Just go ahead and get these items off of us so we can actually stop dropping stuff on the floor. I don't need all that coffee, but I like coffee. So. Yeah, so steak's still cooking. Let me see if I can find my canteen fell on the floor. We'll go to food. Drink up. I need to eat some steak here in a minute. We'll be done. I think I'll have some coffee. And it actually, coffee counts as food a little bit. These suckers are pretty filling, so as soon as you get it, they're worth getting. I think we'll sleep in here, and then once that's done, we'll probably go ahead and leave here. I'm going to put this other can in the other charger. This one's already full, but we'll go ahead and put it in the other charger and grab them both before we leave. I love this place. It's basically like the user's hideout, because once you have this place open and unlocked, you want to be here all the time. They got so much stuff you can make. But we're almost done on our steak. Gonna chill here for a second. So at 150 these burn, so it gives you a little bit of time to grab them all. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab mine right at 100. And we're just going to go ahead and go into inventory here, food inventory. I'm just going to eat that baked bugs. As you can see, you get a considerable amount of food from them, so they're a good source, food source. And we will be responsible adults. Turn off the hot plate. And then what? Ooh, natural. I'll go ahead and grab that other. Alright. And we'll sleep, and then we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Good. I think we'll sleep. Okay. Here's our autosave. There's the window. Not saying really a hot plate, but not completely. Okay, so we're on our way out. We're gonna grab our cans of air. One can and attach it. Take the other can, put it into our inventory for safekeeping. Connect that battery here. One battery fully kept, and I think I must have left the other one on. I was sleeping. Always disconnect your battery when you go to bed. You want to always have the option to have a battery charger. So we'll let this charge for a second. I may not even wait on this. I think there's another battery. And let's get out of here. Actually, I need that duct tape. I've been using a lot of duct tape, so yeah, I only had 7 left. Put that there. Let's get out of here. We've still got all those cans of air there. Got those chargers over there, so we're good. Visor. Something I should have done before we left was clean this gun up. Let me check the condition. Yeah, it's not great, but that's okay because I have some RC-53 I can drop on it. Let's go ahead and do this. That's your field cleaner right there. RC-53. I don't think you can use the maintenance kit on it when you're not at the bench. Oh, you can. Okay, let's get out of here. I think a lot of this stuff is going to be very subject to change. It might just be the repairs that you can do. Out of it. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to grab these mushrooms when I need them for science. We probably are hungry now. Let's turn on some music. Data Hub, XOM. We had 4 tracks. I don't know what happened to the other one. Alright, for science, guys. Oh, wait. For science. Oh, you can't eat them with the explosive plastic. So right around this corner is a new place they just put in 3 or 4 days ago. It's been a little, because I haven't been on, because I hurt my back, so it's been 3 or 4 days. And this is a new facility that's been added. It was originally just a orange door over there. Now we've got these new facilities. If you're careful, you can get to them without your suit. And we'll just go ahead and come on in here. The Hydron node. That's pretty cool. Very, very white looking airlock. As you can see, there's no cans of air here, so it's more just a pit stop. There might be some in there. Okay, visor up. And we're going. And there's one of our last pieces of kit, the lower plate. We will take to the... Boom, there it is. We're almost fully kitted. We just need that neck piece that I lost. It's only 7 on this. I might try to do a little deal. And this is the last one, so let's quit this. It disappears when you let off. See? That's my idea. Okay, so main messages. You got 2 containers. Not much in here. Heavy boots are in here. We've got the weather forecast. So right away, I know that there's nothing in here that I really want. Sleep. But I will show you. There's the other heavy boots. I already have those. We're out. I love the new facility though. It's nice to see something new. Because we've been playing for so long with all the same facilities. To see this pop up is really, really cool. Very cool. Let's check our stream. Alright, cool. And we are out. I went to check the stream and I forgot that my head was up. That's what happened. So we got a little fun damage. No big deal. Let's go to the hazmat kit, I think it is. 6-7. You want to be careful using kits outdoors if you have raptors around. They'll get you while you're using the kit. We still got the radiation. It's not a big deal, but I'll go ahead and heal it. Just so I can show you how to do that. Just the hazmat. Out of the way, lights we are split, and we're leaving. So this is one of the cooler places of the game. You come up here, all this rock and stuff slowly added in. It looks really nice. It was pretty barren. Really adding a lot to the game. He's done a lot of work with the game. It's a solo dev game, and he's done an amazing job. Really taking this game a long way. I started into this a little bit late, but I've done a lot. I'll go ahead and grab these. A lot of food. I don't know if I need really any more food. We have 2 MREs. I think I'm good on it. I think this can all be good. Alright, let's get on. There's some shotgun. I had a shotgun. You can just leave those on the ground if you do find a shotgun and you do come back around. You're surviving long term. You have ammo. See what I mean? There's the raptor right there. He's kind of ignoring me, just like the other one was, but they don't always do that. You gotta be very careful about that, because they can go from ignoring you to trying to kill you quick. Coming back, I think he's gonna rush me. Yep, he's gonna rush me. Oh, he decided not to. Yeah, well, just let him go his own way. Yeah, this place is really cool. It's called Celestial Wishing Well. Just beam up to the sky. Sounds really cool. It's a broken down pack here. Very cool. We're going on a 2-hour stream now. So for those of you guys tuning in, appreciate you guys watching. And for those of you guys who have never seen this game, hope you're enjoying watching me check this place out. Because I've been to all these places probably, I don't know, like 50 times or something or more. But it's always nice. I always enjoy playing. That gives you an idea of how playable this game is. You can play it, play it, play it. There's always something new to see and discover. It's really cool. Okay, so let's get on over here. Take you down to the first bunker you'll probably encounter. You gotta watch it sometimes over here at night. Maybe not this time, but sometimes there's a spider here. He'll come in here when you least expect it. He'll get you. Let's try the lockpick. In order to do these, you A and D go left and right, and you hold shift if you want to slow down, and you hold spacebar to activate that beam for the nodes. We've got another achievement, the first crack. And we'll just have a look here. There's a lot of stuff here. Look out. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Okay. What do we got? More coffee. Might need this. Take that later. Don't really need it. Got quite a lot of lockpicks this time around. Taking a while to find them. Okay. For that. And I'm gonna test the save widget. Okay, so quick save is still active, F7. Sounds like. I heard it active, I don't know if it actually worked, but I think F7 might actually work. But here's your first bunker. You'll probably be likely to encounter bottom of wishing well. Sometimes there's oxygen here, sometimes there's not. There's this little invisible wall here. It's been here for a while. Really. Still hit that. Oh, no one in it. That's it. Sit here playing with the bees. I had to grab those items to go up there. Got one of these guys here. That was a long one. Got some RC-53 priming agent. Hazmat. Pick it up. Everything else we really don't need. I'm gonna test something real fast. Close the visor. See if it'll let me. It did. Yes, just having that on me caused him to take it off. Now let's see what happens if I put it. I don't know if maybe it just works as a backup slot for the helmet. Or you're not supposed to actually do this. Don't do this. You're supposed to have a neck guard in. Okay, now it looks like I'm taking off. Just close the visor. It's not quite. Now that's kind of interesting. I'll have to let him know about that. Double helmet. What it used to do was, if you close your visor, visor's closed, you go to outfit, and you had picked up this helmet off the ground. Yeah, it still does it. The visor's closed, and then you grab that helmet. He'll have to look at that. Let's, in the meantime, drop this. We don't need it. And look and see if I can. Not yet. It's in mint condition, so we're fine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one off, and I'll put it back on. Yeah, that's all I needed to do. It's just kind of weird bug with having two helmets. It's even weirder. Helmet that I dropped has now figured. Sorry. Just put write something about the two helmet bug. What time is it? Say 2:04. Okay, so we'll say 2:04 on that. So, It's nighttime, so I think we'll stay in here tonight. And I'll eat. Well, we can probably scrap that if we want to, but I'm not going to. Okay, so first thing we do is just take that battery. Make sure our helmet's open. Okay. Let's sleep. We're probably gonna sleep for about 2 hours. I'd rather be fully rested. Now we will... I'm gonna leave that battery. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I think I just dropped it. So, I'll keep that current air tank that we have. I'm just going to go ahead and cuff it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Shell Beach. These are easy little mistakes for you to make when you're kind of tired. I've been yeah, see, here's another helmet. And if I go to pick this up, it should, if that bug is still present, it's gonna throw open my visor. Still worked even though I didn't actually do that. And it looks like he has no helmet. Back. We just drag and drop that helmet. That was close. But we're fine. Reduce the lung damage. I don't know that that's really... It does affect the shape. I guess we'll go ahead and use that. This has a lot of stuff. So if we had slugs, we could build it. We could put a slug stake on here. A slug stake and go back inside and sleep for an hour and come back outside and it would be cooked. There's a door over there. Where I'm going is called the ravine. And we're gonna I got lucky, I didn't get attacked. He was. And so, this is only 1 minute. We're gonna go ahead and charge him up, take his claims. You gotta watch doing these on a hill, because if you do them on a hill, the clans they roll away. Not much I can really do about that. They're gone. Oh well. I don't know if we get bits. As many times as I played this, man, it's always immersive. It's always immersive. And it's always fun every time. So our air is no longer supplied with
Low oxygen level.
Leave that tank on the ground. In theory, where we're going, they'll have another can of air. If they don't, I'm not going to panic about it. I'm just going to quickly use a body stabilizer and then a stamina gun, and I'll just run to go where we want, in theory. Big thing is you don't panic. If you panic, you die. Just like in real survival. I can get his gland. We'll go ahead and get him. Not every spider has a poison gland. Just hoping to get a poison gland. The stuff to make the so there's a silk gland, there's a poison gland. Maybe they do all have it. So over there is Shell Beach. Just gonna cross this bridge here. Down there, there's really not a lot down there. Bother too much with going down there unless you just want me to go in the water to swim. It's cool looking, but the collision's pretty big. Don't bother too much with that. You can hear my grandpa. I think he's gonna add the tracks in the snow. I saw them last time I tested, but yeah, they just weren't working on the bridge. Yeah. So there's another cool spot on this part of the game. You come up here to Shell Beach. If you don't want to go inside, you want to explore a little more, you can go up that mountain. I've got a little bit of air, let's go. So if you can't get up this way, some people might have a little hard time. I'm kind of used to it now, so let your stamina build up. It's just kind of like a quick jump and crouch jump. You're up. But if you can't get up this way, and you're struggling, just come over here. Come around this side. And just kind of walk up. And be up, over in no time. A little dangerous going that way, but I mean it's not that big of a deal. And if you think you're gonna get lost, just follow these little orange guide markers. This is Cleroy's Fall. It reminds me a lot of Gilroy was here back in World War II, Vietnam days. This is Hiraeth Fall. It's a pretty cool place. Makes you feel like you're doing a little bit of mountain climbing. And it's cool because there's something up here. It's not always snowing up here, but when it is, it's more immersive. There's some brown amanitas you can eat. This is another place where mushrooms grow. And down here we have a drone. You can get into these drones. You gotta watch your air. They don't take as long as they used to. They used to take quite a long time to get into them. Just come over here. Just come up to it, crack it open. 33 seconds. It used to take like hours. And you have in here a pre-built ferret. So if you don't want to screw around with trying to get all the materials to build a ferret, you don't want to scrap any screens to get a PCB, come up here and get your ferret. If you look, this one, okay, it doesn't show the ability. So what I could do potentially if I really wanted to is I could just toss down my current ferret here. So I just go over to pistol. And hit backspace and drop it on the ground. And it's just gonna roll forever. Never try to go after that because you ain't gonna like it. And then grab this current one and drag it into inventory. And then now what you're gonna do is just hit 2. 2 again. Not 2. Okay. You gotta go into the inventory itself and then don't want to drop it here. If you drop it here, it'll get it. Drop it right here. Nice flat area. We'll drop it and then we'll just pick it back up. Now we're gunsmith level 2, and if we go into weapon, we can see that it's filthy. I would have been better off probably keeping the other one, but we have abilities to clean it. So yeah. That cleans it up probably. You want to keep your weapons clean and keep them in good condition, or they'll jam up. Pretty clean. Let's go to repair. We don't have 4 of these. So I don't really want to do that. Just go ahead and carry on. We just gotta go on back down. Just be careful going back down. It's not that hard to get down, but you can probably rip your suit coming down if you're not careful. You're just sprinting. It's pretty shallow, but you're sprinting and you go down this one part like this. Right here is gonna rip. It would have flowed down. You just follow the markers back on down. You don't have to go down the rock. And you don't have to come down the way you came up that way. Just come on down this way. I'm just being careful. Just being careful. And right here, just be real careful. Come on down. No suit. And then now we'll visit Shell Beach. Shell Beach has some pretty interesting stuff. No air, that's bad. Okay. Maybe there's some air inside. Close my visor. Open it. Start getting in a hurry. Don't really need anything, but let's go ahead and track. I do want to see if there's no air tank. If there's not, I have an idea. It's going to be a very unique one. I've got an idea. I'm thinking there's gonna be an air tank. Yeah, it shows right there. But let's have a little bit of fun and assume that there's not an air tank. There's the other radar if you wanted to have it. Let's assume that I had one air tank left. They have a charger in here, so it doesn't really matter. But let's just play like this wasn't here, okay? Let's just have a little bit of fun. Let's go sleep real quick. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna try it. Let's go sleep for 1 hour. We're losing a little bit of battery. Okay, so game saved. Alright. I'm gonna do something crazy. I just want to see if it's gonna how this is gonna pan out. So let's assume that we only had this one can of air on us, right? I'm trying to think how this is gonna work. Let's just see if we can get away with this. Let's go. Let's assume we have this one can of air. I don't know if that station's still over there, but if it isn't. So we've got one can of air. And that's the only can of air that we have, right? This is gonna be fun. I've never done this before. I'm gonna see if it'll work. I have faith in my ability, so we're gonna see how true to my ability this actually is. I'm gonna really test what we can do here. I think we can get away. Running out of air rather quickly. Rather quickly. There are no air tank chargers other than, you know, Shell Beach, right? But if you just assume you weren't by Shell Beach or something like that. Let's just assume we have this one can of air. And we have Shell Beach back there, and that air in Shell Beach isn't there. Let's just pretend that it's not there. Let me see where we're at. So we're at 2 hours and 26 minutes into stream. Let's assume that this is the only can of air we have. We're about to run out. What do we do? What do we do? Tell you what. Survive. This is gonna be crazy. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna take the charger. It's fixing to get hairy. Here we go. I'm gonna disconnect our current air. Obviously we're gonna start passing out and dying. It didn't disconnect. There's the inventory's full. So let's crack this open real quick. We need enough room for the air tank, so I'm gonna quickly offload some stuff. I gotta be careful about what I actually offload here. I want to offload that. Just need enough stuff off of this that we can function. We're at 32, 29. That would be good. We should be able to drop her here. Okay. So, I'm gonna disconnect our can of air. We're gonna start dying almost immediately. We're gonna connect that to the charger. We're gonna start.
Or replace it with a full one.
We're gonna go into stuff.
Low oxygen
I probably
level.
should have went straight
Check the
to the
connection or
thing.
replace it with a
I'm
full
gonna use
one.
the body stabilizer. And then we're also going to use
Check the cylinder connection or replace it with a full one.
stamina booster.
Low
We're gonna run all the way back to Shell
Check
Beach
the cylinder
with
connection
Knox.
or replace it with a full one. Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection or replace it with a full one. Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection or replace it with a full one.
Pain's getting pretty bad. We might mess up.
Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection or replace it with a full one.
That's why I didn't get rid of this bit. We need this.
Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection or replace it with a full one. Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection or replace it with a full one.
Where's that other
Low
box?
oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection or replace it with a full one.
And we also need to use this
Low
thing.
oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection or replace it with a full one. Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection.
I don't know if this is
or
gonna work.
replace it
We're
with a
just
full
gonna try
one.
and see what happens. That's the reason why I saved first.
Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection.
In a hypothetical
or replace it
scenario,
with a full
say
one.
that that's all the air we had. If you had the body stabilizers and the injector,
Check the cylinder connection or
you
replace
could,
it with a full one.
in theory, get back to Shell Beach. Maybe we just ran out.
Low oxygen
Stamina.
level. Check the cylinder
This is gonna work.
connection or replace it with a full one.
We use one more.
Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder
Everything is
connection
going
or
like
replace
kaput.
it with a full one. Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection or replace it with a full
Come on,
one.
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Door closed.
Low oxygen level.
It didn't work. Okay. It didn't work. That was worth trying to me. Go to continue. Oh, when you die, it wipes your saves. No auto saves. Ripperoni. Okay. Well, that's alright. I had a good stream. Tomorrow evening or tomorrow morning, I should say, I will do a stream where I show the rest of the island and go to the rest of the places. I was just taking my time on that. I wanted to see, honestly, what I was trying to do is I was trying to see if I could put one can of air on the air tank charger and then quickly use a body stabilizer, use stamina guns, get back to Shell Beach, go through Shell Beach airlock, go inside, sleep, let that air tank that was on the charger completely charge, and then go all the way back with a body stabilizer and stamina guns and get that one can of air back. But it turned out that you actually need 3 stamina guns one way, so I didn't really have the means to do it, and the last body stabilizer that I had would have cost me, it probably wouldn't have worked. It was still fun to try though, and it's fun to do something like that, but don't do that because you can't continue where you saved, even though you have all those saves. It's the play. So I think before I end stream, I'm gonna run training, and then after that, I'm gonna call it because training takes a little bit, and we're still streaming, so why not? Let's do it. Don't try what I
Welcome
just did.
Welcome to the training center at Ara Prime.
Dead.
The center currently operates in automatic mode.
I've got a lot of experience playing the game. I kind of know what I can probably get away with and what I probably can't. But one of the things that I screwed up on was I wasn't using the quick menu enough. But even with the quick menu, I don't think I would have made it because I died before the airlock even turned on. Alright, let's go do what we do. And we started our training. We started our training at 2 hours and 34 minutes. Get level 1. Need that crowbar. Probably could have used cans there. Cans of wood. We're not outside. We won't be outside very much for this one. We got food and we got water. I'm gonna go ahead and grab one more MRE and water. The next status is fully fed. Let's go. These dudes in the wild will jack you up really quickly. Make sure to deal with those very quickly. You only need one of each. Double shift to run. Blade is here. Claw. need any of that. Let's carry on. Out of here. We run by. A little bit of damage. Don't really need that. We already grabbed some. Body stabilizer. Same build. Carry on. It's hard to jump across. Flashlight. Jump down quickly. Take damage. Grab bandage. Grab that with the body stabilizer. Moving right along. Grab this right here. Here's some more food on the water. There used to be containers there. There's no longer containers there. Alright, so the first thing we'll do is go ahead and just sleep in there. And fully healthy, fed, hydrated. We're pretty close, but one of the things that it might ding us for is a hazmat. Take a little nibble of the water and the food. Water and got all this stuff here you can need. You got a little battery charger here. Need that. I want you to break down this pallet. So break down the pallet. Going to drop a bunch of polymers right there in front of you. You don't really need all that. Just showing you how to do it. It'll take like 2 of them. Get all that. And what we'll do is come over here to this box. Grab the blueprint for the ferret. And it's got double items of each. So we know that you need a screwdriver. You toolbox, PCB, pack of LEDs, bolts, precision tools, the electrical bacon, a power drill, concentrator in K1, small energy core, and laser pistol battery. And we also need these two. Okay, so for the purposes of the tutorial, you'll need these two crafting basic. So now what we'll do is we'll come over here. We know that we have the ferret currently. Before we even do any of this stuff, and we'll just scroll down until we see our injectors, the basic injectors that we're looking for, right here at the top. Then we'll click that. Go ahead instantly. It says we're crafting level 1. Now we're crafting level 2. Now we can make the ferret to get on out of here and go to the next level. Go ahead and put the ferret. Drop. Drop. Done. And it's going to take us 7 hours, and we're already fully rested and hydrated and fed and all that. Let's craft. Done deal. Grab that ferret, move on to the next level. Go ahead and grab some ammo for it. Let's get out of here. Go ahead and come over here and turn on this hot plate. You don't need to cook this. I'm just feel bad for the little fella. And not even hurt nobody. Just like one steak. combat knife. Quickly take him out. We don't need to grab all that. Just grab one steak. Grab it. And you can stand here and you can wait for that to cook. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go back here. Door. Go through this door. I'm just gonna sleep for 1 hour. We're already fatigued anyway, so we'll sleep for 1 hour. Wake up. And our slug steak is done. Turn off our option like a responsible adult. That's all we needed to do was just have slug steak on us. It didn't even have to actually be cooked. Drop off a bunch of stuff in that crate if you want. Doesn't matter. Put it on. Get out of here. We can care about all that. Battery's depleted. Battery. Flashlight on. We don't need to do anything with that. Crafting. Scrapping. Pallet's not going to get you to that door. We just need to get through this one here. So, go over here to these fuses. These aren't implemented just yet, so they're implemented in training. That's it. We don't need that screwdriver. So let's go here. We use the screwdriver to repair. Boom. Done. Here, we've got another bed. They want you to be well rested and all that. Outfit, put your helmet on. Grab your EVA injector. Some ducky tape. Got my module. All that quickly. Got another module here. Another module. All that as well. We are definitely not ready to go just yet. So number one thing, battery and oxygen tank is installed. Battery and oxygen tank is installed. Visor is closed. Visor is closed. Full health, no illnesses. Fully sleep and full. Emergency EVA injector in the equipment. Make sure the suit is fully integral. We'll be using tape now. We're at 100% suit tightness, and we're going to have to go to sleep. So let's open the visor, battery, go to sleep. Wake up and have some breakfast. I had just the right amount of water and food on me, I think. Perfect. Connect the battery. Close the visor. And so now we're into this new area here. Grab another flex tool. Now we can use that. This. This area is new. We added it not too long ago. grab our radar. We'll grab these cyber lockpicks. The hammer. Talon AI. We'll come over here. We've got chargers. And we'll go ahead and crack this open. We don't need all that. Crack this open. So 1, 2, 3. Red means that it's not in the code. 7. Green means it's in the code and it's in the right spot. 9. Yellow means it's in the code, just not in the right spot. And so now we've got 7, 6, probably 0, maybe. So we'll say 7, 0. We're done. Air there, batteries, and let's use our see that last node there. Okay. We're on to the next one. Arm guards. There's even a pistol here. Grab if we want. We've got our ferret. I'm going to go ahead and ditch the ferret now. And it shows you the coal. We'll go ahead and grab that actually. We've got those matches, some extra foods and stuff. We'll go ahead and grab those since we use most of everything we have. Got the oxygen charger. EVA injector, inhaler, various med packs. You need those. And you slow your roll before you go out this door. We've got all these different modules in here. There's some more Talon AI. I don't really need this stuff because I'm already done with the Talon AI. Talon AI just makes it so you don't have to sit there and guess the code. You just use it for whenever you want, whatever digit you want the code for. Whatever digit you want in the code, you just click use Talon AI. It gives you the answer automatically. So it's a really good way of not wasting time. So down here we've got the gun range. We've got all this different armor, different kinds of bugs. Everywhere. In Joe's apartment down here. All this rifle ammo that you can use. Need it. It's just there if you want to spend some time on the range. Shooting you can. There's some more rifle ammo range as well. Pick up all this gear quickly. We don't really need all this. It's part of training. So you're gonna put it all on. Leg guards, crampon, lever plate, and so we're missing the armor, and the foots, these heavy boots. Yeah, we're missing the chin guard. Neck guard, excuse me. Neck guard. Okay, so we have our pistol. Stack this down backspace. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. That's what I do that. So we got all this different ammo. All these different I want if you want. I got one of the spiders there. Hit backspace, throw that down. Let's try the always fun sports rifle. Boom. One shot. Okay. So I'll keep the rifle, and we're just gonna get out of here and go out. Next thing. Retro. I've never done that one before. Always something with me, I swear. Always doing something to screw something up. I accidentally accessed the ladder from the wrong direction. Can I get out of it? Can I get off the ladder? Can we go up? No, so I accidentally somehow managed to access the ladder from the wrong side. That's why you don't rush around. You just take your time. Ah, I've never had this one happen before, so that one's a new one for me. Okay, so at 2 hours and 54 minutes, I accessed the wrong side of the ladder. In gun range. Okay. Let's see if we can do it this way. Put it on. I always try to see if I can work through these before I just give up. So I can explain how to get through them next time. Backspace. Let's do it. Yeah, you can't. Oh, there we go. There we go, I'm out. That's the reason why I didn't give up. So I just hit crouch. I got all the way down to the bottom and I hit crouch and that was it. Kind of a weird bug, but I got through it. Okay. I have enough air to finish this, I'm not going to worry too much about that. This is where they just teach you about the airlock. Put the airlock. I'll leave the visor closed. Okay. So you can open this if you want. You can eat the brown potato. You can go this way if you want. And shoot that slug. Be still up there. Oh, that's interesting. Usually the slugs out here. Please not hear this. It almost looks like a fish. I think it is a fish. Let's take this guy. Uh-oh. What in tarnation? course, the one time I need ammo, I got it. Ah! Of course, you know this means. I don't know why the sniper rifle wasn't registering on him. It's not hurting him at all. That thing can definitely jack you up. So they're usually not much of an issue, but if you get hit by them enough, they'll jack you up. Probably don't need a trauma kit. I'll use it anyway. Yeah, he would have been toast. I don't know why the sniper rifle's not working. Alright. You got any ammo? I guess we gotta go back down. I gotta get that sniper rifle. Or not sniper rifle, but my rifle. So. I would have been done by now. Hey, what the heck? Hey. Everything respawned. Yeah, I'm bugged.
Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection or replace it with a full one.
Yeah, I'm bugged because I can't even drop the rifle. Well, where'd my pistol go? I still have my pistol. Pick this up. I can't. And I can't seem to drop the one that I've got. Yeah, I need my pistol. Find it. Oh yeah, we're big bugs. Can't. When we got unstuck on that ladder, that must have done it. Let's see if we can kill him. Now, if that'll work on the electric machine, it'll be alright. So that's what I did, is I approached it from this side. Don't do that. Approach it from this side. I think I can still finish. I'm stubborn. I'm not going to just give up. So. Yeah, you guys have played Green Hill, you know how that goes. When they yell at you to give up, and you just keep going. There's no point in trying. We do need that.
Low oxygen level. Check the cylinder connection or replace it.
Settle down. Okay. We can't actually... This is basically a suicide mission at this point. Let's see. Let's just see if I can. We don't need to sleep out here. It doesn't actually want to sleep out here. I don't think. It's just saying you can if you want. I'm gonna try to just sneak by real fast. I don't think you have to actually kill that. Okay, I might have to. Alright, you know what? You know what? Let's go, laser gun. What you got, Mr. Sci-Fi? I'm going down, son. Oh! Yeah! America! No! No, I was done. All I had to do was put my stuff in the box. Oh shit! I should have the body stabilizer in my pockets. All right, well that was been fun. It's game. All right, well that's gonna do it, guys. If you tuned in, thanks for watching. If you watch this after, I hope you enjoy it. And, it's been fun. So, on that note, that's it for me, guys. Catch you next time. Peace.